It will be difficult to give a state that didn't give Tinubu 25% votes in the election. Ayade, not the news info. Governor Professor Ben Ayade of Cross River State has responded to the recent exclusion of the Southeast region from the Transition Committee of President-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The move has been criticized by the Ebonyi State Governor Dave Umahi, who argued that at least one Igbo representative should have been included on the committee. During a recent interview with Channels TV, Governor Ayade commented on the situation, stated that in politics, politicians often reward based on results. He suggested that Asiwaju Tinubu may not have personally determined the composition of the list, and that those who created it likely based their decision on election results. Okay. Quoting the exact statement released by Ben Ayade, he said, "It will be difficult to give a state that did not give Tinubu at least 25% of the votes in the election. It is a very delicate and tricky one. Most time in politics, you do not draw up those lists yourself. When drawing up this list, you always choose based on those who have worked and delivered." In addition, he further claimed, in politics, essentially, you do not reward effort, you reward results. Sometimes, when you look at the results that have been delivered, and you ask yourself, did this state deliver at least 25% of minimum votes? If the state did not, or not, and other state did not deliver as well in the same region, it begins to give you a coloration that there is something personal. Obviously, Nigeria, this is Nigeria for you. And the state could deliver the voter being at the electorate. That is why politicians, they can do anything to deliver their state. It's not become a do-or-die affair. You can imagine. If the electorate of that state not call like the presidential candidate, then they will not do anything to ring the election against their opponents, against whoever that's supposed to emerge as the winner in that state. Whoever that, meaning the will of the people will not count anymore. The vote of the people that actually voted for their preferred candidate, that one will not be. In fact, maybe that one now they don't they don't turn upside down. Probably they will not give such vote allocated to their favorite for that state. You can imagine. This is Nigeria for you. Nigeria, my country. Therefore, my listeners, I want to be your take. But the short hand, it will be difficult to give a state that didn't give Tinubu 25% vote in the election. Ayade, please react to that. If as you do so, believe, do justice to every of your reactions. Talk about the various opinion. They're already popping in for the comment section. The first one is from John Bosco. He said that is how much 25% is worth. Very important, no mistake about it. That is why it is mandatory and very important for a candidate to have 25% in Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory and seat of power. That is why it is suicidal mission to allow a candidate that is rejected by over 75% of the inhabitants to govern them against their will. That is the import and mind of the Constitution for a candidate to have this minimum threshold of acceptance, not half, not 50%, but a quarter of population, 25%, 1/4. Is that so much to ask? If you don't, you must have legitimacy question to answer that cannot be answered except annulment. That's all. And they don't want cancel the election. No. They tell you say they don't do election finish. That one election they do. So they do election. Election when the not be free and fair. Election when they say they provide beavers for what they not use. That be election. Election when they use manual to upload result. See this. Transmit result. Manual transmitting. Collation and manual. They use barrel, they cancel this one, cancel, do this one. The one how they want and then they do them to suit their purpose. Hey, God of mercy. You can imagine. This well for this country. Oh. Then from the person not guess, say, but may I ask the 25% in question, are they not INEC allocations? It is not real. 25%. So I hear this assertion does not hold any water. Marginalization of Southeast is an APC government agenda against the Igbos. You can imagine. You don't want to give them their republic. Oh. Their favorite son, Nnamdi Kanu, he did prison since so. If this government, if APC government, led government, they are working with the law, therefore don't release them. But they abandon the law. That is why they just keep them for prison there, because law don't set them free. Should be released, but yet they say for yet they're not going to release them because they're not going to follow law, because that law not, in fact, it not favor them. You can imagine a country, you say we did democracy, they don't obey law. Many leaders in this country, they are above the law, they are not under the law. You can imagine that they will not be saying APC. In fact, it's so sad though. Then for the person of guests, say, now I know you are an illiterate, okay? Then from being a state professor with senses damaged by politics of hatred, don't be small thing. Think on this now we are wrapping it. Please endeavor to subscribe to the channel and also ensure that you share the very news to social media platforms as those who believe the Almighty God will do the very need for your life. Bye bye.